This is the Star News Brief. I'm Gloria Musimbi. Details have emerged of the financial mess at the country's public universities and national polytechnics that could affect the quality of education. A new report revealed that the cash-strapped institutions owe suppliers and contractors 67.81 billion shillings. Controller of Budget Margaret Nyakango reports that at least 28 public universities and 5 national polytechnics were yet to settle their dues as of December 31, 2024. The University of Nairobi, Kenyatta University and Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology accumulated the highest amounts. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com. Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza has suffered a blow after the High Court upheld her impeachment. Justice Bahati Mwamuye upheld the Senate decision to kick her out of office in a judgment delivered on Friday. Justice Mwamuye ruled that her appeal did not meet the threshold required to quash the impeachment and consequently validated a Gazette notice communicating her removal from office. One of the issues Kawira considered to be unfair during the impeachment process was the insufficient time given to senators to debate the motion and the alleged chaotic nature of how the process was handled. Governors will no longer sideline their deputies in the management and running of their administration if a new bill is enacted. The County Government Laws Amendment Bill 2024 defines the roles of the deputy governors in a way that would make it difficult for governors to ignore their deputies in running the affairs of the counties. The proposed law, sponsored by Senate Deputy Speaker Murungi Kathuri, has been published for introduction in the House for first reading. 14 people died on Friday after a lorry collided with a matatu ferrying passengers at the Miga Black Spot along the Nakuru-Eldoret Highway. Rift Valley Police Boss Jasper Ombati said the lorry was carrying coffee berries at the time of the 3 a.m. accident. The police boss said it suspected the brakes failed before the lorry rammed into the matatu, dragging it for a distance before both vehicles landed in a ditch, killing all in both vehicles. 12 of the victims, including the driver, were in the matatu, which belonged to the Kitale Shuttle Sacco. The 2 other victims were in the lorry. Members of Parliament have rejected a proposal by the Secondary School Heads Association to increase fees and instead called for a review of student capitation. The development comes even as the Kenya Secondary School Heads Association fronted a proposal seeking to increase the fees. The head teachers cite a huge funding gap in schools, high cost of commodities, and erratic disbursement of capitation by the government. However, the push to increase the fees amid a biting economy has triggered a furore among senators who now want the Ministry of Education to block any attempts to hike fees. The capitation was last reviewed in 2018. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.